Well, g'day everyone. Recently I got sent another one of the wireless microphone sets. And it's actually a new Synco one that's just about to come out in a few days. This is called the G2. So I thought I'd unbox it with you and then we can do some testing and things like that with it. So for starters, let's have a look what's in the box. So it comes with a nice, black box. Just tells you here that it works from 350 feet, 70 meters. It has a TFT screen, which is new on this version, one button muting, built-in external mic. It's USB-C charging and wide compatibility with cameras. So we'll have a look at what's inside it anyway. So it comes in a nice little case, which is good. So you can pack it all away. I'll have a look inside here. So we have instruction booklet, which I'll have to have a look at to see how this all works. Then you've got the two little units in here. Obviously one's a transmitter and one's a receiver. It does say on it transmitter and receiver, so you can't get mixed up between the two. I'll take the plastic off and we'll take the other one off as well. Okay, so let's look at the transmitter and the receiver, what features they have. There's a microphone. We're starting with the transmitter. Microphone on the top here. Obviously, this is where you're going to connect the wind sock that you have there, or the dead cat. Your mic is how you can connect a lapel mic to this, or even other mics if you wanted to use that as well. You've got USB-C here that you would charge this up, as well as perhaps do firmware updates, and you have a mute button, which is also the power. There's a nice clip that's built into this. The build quality looks really nice, actually. There's a low cut filter here, and this is your pairing knob here that you would press to pair your devices. They will come already paired, and there's a reset button here as well. On the receiver here, you've got again USB-C power. This is your battery or your mute button. You've got audio out, so this is what will connect into your camera with the appropriate cable. You've also got a headphone out as well. Now that's great if you're running something like the A6 500 or something, or say the A6 400, which doesn't have audio. So that's terrific, and I'll be certainly using that. Again, you've got your volume or your gain control and the pairing knob here as well, or button, and you've also got a reset button there as well, and again a really nice clip that's built into this. So the build quality of these looks really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'll charge this unit up, the receiver, and then I can take you through the features that both of these have. But let's now look at what else you get in this kit. So we'll open this up. So this is the dead cat, or your windsock. Just interested to see how this fits. So you get two of them, which is, you also get a sort of smaller one if you wanted to keep that on your lapel microphone. So what we'll do is we'll try and install this onto the unit itself. It's got like two little grip parts that stick out of the plastic through here, and then you'll stick that onto the unit. I'm just giving a little bit of a twist, and then it gets sort of held on. You still can pull these off. Like, very few of these devices actually have really successful grips that will hold on, but at least that's certainly holding in there, which is a reasonable thing. But like I said, you'd have to be careful because it could drop off and you could lose it. This will be put onto your microphone, your lapel, and this is your reset button that you would use to reset through here. So let's have a look what else we have. So it looks like it comes with a whole bunch of cables. So this is the lapel microphone, and this is what you would put this foam windsock on. So you just sort of push that in and leave it like that. I mean, I would recommend keeping that on unless it's really windy and you want to use the windsock that you've got there. It does come with a attachment so that you can pin this onto your top or whatever. So you'd have to install that onto this microphone as well. So this cable looks like it will charge both of these up at the same time. So you can see there's two USB-Cs attached to a USB-A. So you can charge these both at the same time. So that's a nice feature. It means you don't have to carry two cables around with you, which is really good. So you've got a TTRS cable here if you wanted to connect this to your mobile phone or something like that. And you've also got your TRS cable if you wanted to go into your camera as well. And they are labeled here. So this has a picture of a little camera on it so you can't get confused. And this one has a picture of a phone, so you won't get the cables mixed up, which is a nice thing because sometimes people do get confused about which cable you would use for each device. So that's it for what's included in the kit. What we'll do now is I'll charge both units up and then we'll test it. I'll actually show you how the controls work and then we'll actually test the quality of the audio coming out of this. Okay, so let's start both of these up and I can take you through how they operate. So you just press the power button on the side and then they'll search automatically for the other unit. And you can see here basically on the top there that if it gets a line straight through it, it means that they're connected. So it does give you a guide to show that it's actually connected there. The other interface it shows you can see it up and down, so that's showing you the levels that are coming through on both of these. It's also telling you the gain as well, and you also get a battery indicator showing what your battery percentage is as well, which is nice. Really, there's not much more really to use on this. There's a low-cut filter that if I press that on, it will bring the low-cut filter in. If I press it again, it will turn off. Your gain comes from this side here. So if I press that, it will go from 0 up to 15. So you just have to test to see what you need to get. I've found that around about 9 on my camera works perfectly. So I just change this until I get to +9. And really that's all there is to it. If you did need to pair your devices, you can hit the pairing button on the side here and also reset it through there as well. You charge it through here and you connect your microphone to this section here. So I'll put them on the camera and I'll just show you how they look on the camera and how it's connected. So all you do is you just push this in and then basically all you have to do then is use the correct lead to get into it. So it shows you here that it's just got a microphone picture there that tells you that that is what's going to be put onto your microphone. And then the other side has a picture of a camera. So you just attach this into the camera like that. Now as soon as you do that, it will show you on the back that it's connected. So I'll turn this on and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So if you look here, you can see the signal jumping back and forth. Now I've got my microphone at the lowest setting, so it's actually on 1. I've found that to be about the best signal with the least amount of noise. You have to play around with this depending on each camera to see where it sort of fits. But that's where I've tended to find where it seems to be about the best. And then you just have to check to see where this signal falls. Now if you want to connect headphones to this, there's 2 ways that you can do it. So if you had a A6400 or something like that, you could just attach the headphones into this socket here. But if you have a camera like the A9, you could just take out the headphones and put them into the headphone socket in the camera, which is right here. So that's where you could put it, and then you can monitor the audio through it that way. So it's very, very simple. Terrific. If it runs out of battery, you can power these up from USB as well. So that's terrific as well. So to tell you about some of the specifications that this has, it is a 2.4 gigahertz system and the RF sensitivity is 81 dBm. And the working range depends on whether it's got direct line of sight, is between 40 meters to 70 meters. You can convert that to feet. The built-in battery is a 500 mAh battery and the charging time is 1.5 hours. But like I said, you can actually charge this if you wanted to by USB-C. The battery life is rated around 8 hours, so you could basically use this all day. And the display is a TFT screen. And the weight is only 39 grams, so it's incredibly light. It does have a built-in microphone, and obviously you can use your lapel mics as well, or other microphones to connect to it. And it's an omnidirectional microphone built in. Okay, so this is testing the audio quality without the microphone. So this is the built-in microphone. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4... testing internal microphone. Now this is testing the lapel microphone. So testing the lapel microphone, 1, 2, 3, 4, testing. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a test to see how this goes with the distance. So I'm just going to turn away and start walking away. Kerry will wave at me every 20 meters so I'll know that I've still got a decent signal. Once it sort of starts cutting out, she'll wave both hands at me, and that way I'll know it's sort of cut out at that distance. Now the microphone will be facing away from me, or from the camera, so we may lose it reasonably quickly. I'm not sure until we try and do this, but we'll go. Now I'm 4 meters away from the camera now, and I'm just going to walk away. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 meters. So it dropped at 18 metres moving away, so that's interesting in itself. It should be fine now though, Kerry, is it? Does it disappear when I do that? Is the audio still okay there? Okay, well I'm going to see if we can go a bit further. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Is it still okay at 30? So what I'm going to try now is I'm going to try and put it on the side so it will have some direct access to the camera. So we'll just see how it goes in this case. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, is that okay? 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Is that okay? Yep, still okay. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still okay? Was it going off and on? Okay. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 69, 70. Still no good? Okay, so it seems to be around 60 metres that you're getting a decent signal with it pointing that way. It might be better if it's on the back. I'm just going to see if I can go a little bit further. Can you hear me now, Kerry? Yeah? All right, I'm going to see you now with the back. It's on the back of me, facing away. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Is it still okay? Yeah, 80. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 4, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Is it still okay? Yeah? So it's still okay that way. 101, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 120. Is it still okay? I'll bet you any money if I move it. I bet you any money now if I move to the side it will disappear. So I'm going to try that now. Move. It should be okay. So what do I think about this microphone? I mean, the build quality is really nice, and it does look, it's a much better unit than the previous version of this system. There's a couple of little issues, though, that I noticed. There was a very, very slight echo listening through the headphones, and I'm not quite certain what that was. It sort of is a bit weird when you're listening through headphones and you can sort of hear that slight delay that's there, although the recordings that come off it are fine, so they're perfect, so there's no problem in that regard. But that was a little issue that was there as well. The distance was a little bit disappointing in the fact that it went around about 18 metres, and it sort of wouldn't work after that, but you could get around that by putting the receiver facing backwards, like pinned to the back of you, and I showed that in practice. Look, really, I'd never be sort of working past 18 metres anyway. I mean, I'm always a bit closer than that. But it's just to let you know exactly how the range will be on this device. The audio quality is very, very good. In fact, I might test it against other products in the coming days, just to see how it compares to those as well. There was a very, very slight noise floor on the microphones. You could just hear it, and I'll play that now so you can hear it without any audio. Okay, so this is where we can test the noise floor. So I'm going to be quiet for a few seconds and you can listen to the noise. So testing, 1, 2, 3. So I suppose you have to look at how this rates to the competition that's out there. Well, the audio quality seems to me to be very, very good. Like I said, I'll have to do more testing to sort of see how it compares to the others that are out there. I suppose it's a little bit disappointing that it doesn't have the internal recording, but I don't know what price this is going to to sell for. So it might actually be a very, very good price. Therefore, you couldn't justify putting the internal recording in at that price range. We'll have to see what this is sort of priced at. Apart from that, guys, if you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And apart from that, thank you, Synco, for sending me this, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.